Hello everyone, I am Elephant. Today I'll recap the anime named Gleipnir. The main character of this anime is very strange. As long as he senses danger, he will become a giant mascot, which resembles a dog. But don't get fooled by his cute appearance. He has supreme combat power and can hammer enemies with one punch. Why will the main character turn into a mascot? Let's get it revealed. The main character, a high school student, is named Shuichi. One night, he smells a fire several kilometers away. At the scene, he notices the smell of humans. Just then, he uncontrollably transforms into a giant mascot. Seeing a girl lying in the fire, Shuichi decides to save the girl out of kindness. When Shuichi returns to school, the girl he saved last night comes to find Shuichi. The girl asks Shuichi to have a talk at the roof. Shuichi is unwilling to admit his identity as a monster and is pushed down the roof by the girl. Looking at Shuichi, who has to protect himself by transforming into a monster, the girl succeeds in her trick. She threatens Shuichi to reveal the secret about the monster or she will expose Shuichi's identity. In fact, Shuichi does not know why he can transform into a mascot. Seeing that Shuichi doesn't seem to be lying, the girl does not disconcert him anymore. After school, the girl tells Shuichi that her name is Korea. She takes out a gold coin, saying it is related to the monster, but Shuichi also sees this gold coin for the first time. After that, Korea takes Shuichi back to her house. Korea has been investigating monsters like Shuichi, and she intends to find out the secret of transforming into a monster with Shuichi. Suddenly, a girl appears in the balcony, who is coming for the gold coin in Korea's hand. Luckily, Shuichi transforms into a mascot and subdues the girl. Unexpectedly, this girl also transforms into a monster and knocks Shuichi down. Let's have a short look at the girl's experience. After finding a gold coin by the river, she gave it to a mysterious man in exchange for the power to transform into a monster. It seems that if she collects more gold coins, she can gain more power. Today, after school, she saw Korea take out the gold coin, for which she followed her here. Now, the girl has beaten Shuichi. At the critical moment, Korea makes her temporarily lose her fighting ability with the pepper spray. After that, Shuichi escapes from the house with Korea. Korea guesses that the gold coin is likely to be the currency in exchange for power, so the girl will kill anyone for the gold coin. Korea finds a huge zipper on Shuichi's back, and then she tries pulling the zipper to get inside. In an instant, Shuichi and Korea fuse as one and can feel each other's emotions. Meanwhile, the girl also arrives. Korea finds she can also manipulate the body of the mascot. After a short period of adaptation, Korea shows her strong power. Eventually, she kills the girl. Her ruthlessness horrifies Shuichi. When Shuichi returns to school, he instinctively stays away from Korea, but Korea takes Shuichi to an isolated warehouse. Shuichi finally can't hold back his emotions. He fears that he will die at any moment after encountering a girl who is also a monster. Korea promises if Shuichi dies one day, she will also die with him. Shuichi blurts out, "What if I don't want to live now?" Just then, Korea goes to a high place and leaps down. Shuichi transforms into a mascot and saves her. Korea confesses everything to Shuichi, saying that she has actually been looking for her sister, Arena, who is also a monster just like Shuichi, but she disappeared after killing her parents. Korea takes Shuichi back home and goes into Shuichi's body once again. Afterwards, Korea tells more of the story. 6 months ago, Korea returned home only to see her parents murdered. At the scene, she found a horrible black shadow resembling her sister, and it handed a gold coin to Korea. She hates her sister killing her parents, and now what she wants to do is to find her sister. Korea knows Shuichi has an amazing sense of smell, so she takes out the clothes her sister wore before and asks Shuichi to smell them, trying to track down her sister by this means. In exchange, Korea has to help Shuichi find the reason why he transforms into a monster. Afterwards, they start to find Korea's sister and wander around the city. Unexpectedly, Shuichi really smells the scent of Arena. Korea controls the body to hide in the shadows, waiting for the opportunity to shoot her sister. Shuichi reads Korea's minds that she still has affection for her sister, and he stops her because he doesn't want Korea to feel regretful. Arena senses the danger and instantly transforms into a terrifying black shadow, enveloping Shuichi. But when seeing Shuichi's face, Arena has tears in her eyes and looks a little shy. She guesses that Shuichi comes to kill her, and asks him to talk in a different place. Her words even dismay Shuichi more. She says apologetically that she is willing to get killed by him because she is the one who caused him to become a monster. It shocks Korea. She can no longer hold back and makes a sound. Arena finds there is another woman hiding in Shuichi's body, instantly transforming into a horrible black shadow in a rage, then directly pulling off Shuichi's head. Korea shoots at Arena out of anger, only to cause no damage at all. Instead, she is subdued by Arena. When Korea asks Arena why she killed her parents, Arena replies that their parents are not good people. Their father, a counselor, is secretly doing bad things everywhere, and their mother is cheating on their father with a younger man as well. Besides, Korea also said that one day she would kill her parents, so Arena thinks she just helped Korea achieve her goal in advance. Then, Arena leaves another gold coin to Korea, reminding her to take it to the school hotel. At this moment, Arena receives a phone call and leaves in a hurry. Thinking that Shuichi is dead, Korea is about to keep her words to live and die together. At this moment, the mascot's head makes a sound aside. It turns out that Shuichi is still alive. They take the gold coin to the school hotel. Here they meet a mysterious man, who takes the gold coin from Korea's hand and cures Shuichi of his broken body. The mysterious man claims himself to be an Uchijin. In order to convince them of his identity, the mysterious man eats a hair from Korea's body, and then he gets the appearance of Korea. The mysterious man says that on his way back to his home planet, his spacecraft accidentally crashed into Earth. Since it was not easy to move their bodies during the long journey, the Uchijins compressed themselves into gold coins. After the spacecraft crashed, the gold coins were scattered all over the Earth. It was inconvenient for him to find his partners alone, so he used humans on Earth to find the gold coins. As a reward, he can give them great power. The one who can collect 100 gold coins will gain amazing power. When Shuichi returns home, he thinks seriously about what the mysterious man said, feeling that they cannot completely trust the mysterious man's words. Finally, they decide to investigate the truth on their own, and also look for traces of Arena. They go to the mountain where the Uchijin said the spaceship crashed. Here they encounter the monster with horns, whose hands are blades. It is named Tadanori, and he is here not to collect gold coins, but to find a suitable opponent for fighting. Although they are still no match for Tadanori after they combine with each other, Korea finally defeats Tadanori with her intelligence. Korea's fighting talent completely conquers Tadanori, and she invites this man to help her collect gold coins. Just then, a big-headed monster taking photos secretly suddenly appears. The monster threatens to expose their true identities in the city if they do not follow his orders. Just then, Tadanori slashes at him. Korea sees a group of people from the monster's cell phone and comes up with a new idea. Korea guesses that her sister, Arena, must have accomplices as well and will also go into the mountain to collect gold coins. As she and Shuichi are still too weak, Korea finds the people in the phone and threatens to reveal their identity. Finally, she manages to join their group. The leader of these people is a girl named Sayaka. In order to gain their trust, Korea confesses her purpose is to take revenge on her sister, Arena. Unexpectedly, Sayaka also knows Arena. She promises to do her best to find Arena, but Sayaka asks Korea to keep it as a secret. In fact, their purpose of going into the mountain is to stop those monsters from collecting 100 gold coins and getting superpower from the Uchijins, or else the human world will be in chaos. Sayaka's ability is to make others keep their secrets. Sayaka holds a curse ritual for Korea. If she tells the group's secret to others, she will be dead. During the ritual, a female named Sahiro sets her eyes on Shuichi in his mascot form. This girl is naturally fond of furry animals. She accidentally lost her wallet while going up the mountain, which contains the information of her identity, and it will be in danger of exposing her identity if it is picked up by another monster. Shuichi decides to look for the wallet with her out of kindness. To facilitate the action, Sahiro goes into Shuichi's body without clothes. Coincidentally, Sahiro's wallet is picked up by Subaru, Arena's companion. When Subaru encounters Shuichi, who comes to find the wallet, he attacks Shuichi without saying anything. Shuichi can't resist his attacks at all. After a few rounds, Shuichi's body is broken. Unexpectedly, after the body of Shuichi's mascot is broken, he actually gets a hidden special skill. He and Sahiro merge together, transforming into a new form and gaining much stronger power. When the battle is about to decide on a winner, Arena arrives. In the process of merging just now, she read the memories of Arena in Shuichi's mind. It turns out that Shuichi and Arena have known each other for a long time. Sahiro stops Shuichi, who still intends to launch an attack, and Arena leaves here with Subaru. As a memory emerges in Arena's mind, we discover that it was Arena who took the gold coins and asked the Uchijin to turn Shuichi into a mascot monster. At this moment, Korea finally finds Shuichi, who crumples up on the floor. For some reason, Shuichi only remembers that his body was broken after the battle with Arena's companion, and he forgets everything happened afterwards. But Sahiro conceals it though she remembers. After that, Sayaka also holds a curse ritual for Shuichi to keep the secret. At night, when returning to the city, Sahiro calls Arena. It turns out that after the merging not long ago, Sahiro and Shuichi's bodies and minds are fused together, including Arena's phone number. Arena seems not a bad person in Shuichi's memory but a unique presence. So Sahiro asks Arena to stop others from collecting the 100 gold coins and stop the world's disaster with her. Arena can't help having moist eyes when she hears Sahiro talking about herself in Shuichi's memory. However, she reminds Sahiro that 100 gold coins are not that hard to collect, and someone may have already collected them. She has her own purpose, so she cannot be Sahiro's companion. Next day, after discussing, several people of Korea's team find it will be particularly difficult to search for gold coins aimlessly in the mountain, so they decide to head to the location where the spaceship crashed. On their way into the mountain, they notice the monster's trace. Few people in their group possess the ability to fight, so they decide to detour, which is exactly the monster's trick. Soon, there is a centipede-like monster catching up with them. It grabs Sayaka, asking them all to join their monster team. Then he throws out a head and threatens to kill everyone if they don't join the team. It angers one of the members, Yoda. What he hates most is the evil one oppressing the weak. He and Shuichi are the only madmen in this team who have the ability to fight. This centipede monster is quickly defeated by Yoda in a rage. Shortly after, with the help of the monster team, the leader of the monster team, Madoka, finds Korea's team. He transforms into a terrifying giant ape and beats Korea's team so hard that they can't strike back. Madoka unhurriedly says their aim is to collect gold coins together and then give them all to Madoka, so that Madoka can gain the most powerful power and help them fulfill their wishes. Madoka asks Korea's team to join them, but her team hurt the members of the monster team just now, so now they have to sacrifice one of their members, which is their initiation ritual. At the critical moment, Korea takes out the oleander seeds, asking Isao, who has the ability to make plants grow fast, to germinate these seeds quickly to grow into a profusion of flowers. Afterwards, they burn all the oleanders, which is a peculiar plant that it will produce a strong poison when it is burning, by which Korea attacks the monster team. When chasing after them, the leader of the monster team, Madoka, finds his companions incapacitated. Finally, the monster team are killed and injured. Madoka is unwilling to abandon his injured companions, so he dies as well. This incident comes as a terrible blow to the Korea's team. They decide to disband the team for a time being and go down the mountain by another route. Shuichi, who returns to campus, finds his best friend missing. Soon after, his best friend's body floats down from the river in the mountain with his body burnt. Shuichi realizes that his best friend is also a member of the monster team, and that some of the people around him have got involved in the accident. He furiously finds the Uchijin, denouncing his violence and asking him to stop this disaster. But the Uchijin just tells Shuichi this game has already been out of control. If Shuichi wants to stop it, he can promise not to do anything to interfere him. Shuichi leaves and then comes to a remote place. He finds someone has been following him, who is exactly the only survivor of the monster team, and is the most loyal admirer of the leader. He comes to take revenge on Shuichi, but he is no match for Shuichi at all. At this moment, Shuichi receives a call from Korea, who has something to discuss with Shuichi. Korea hears there seems to be someone around Shuichi, and she is worried about Shuichi's safety. Unexpectedly, Shuichi just coolly replies, "I'm fine." He then shoots and kills the enemy in front of him. Shuichi's personality has great change under the influence of the battles and Korea. Meanwhile, the Uchijin starts to think of the first human he encountered when he came to the Earth. The girl's name is Anoka. After hearing about the Uchijin's request to collect gold coins to find his companions, she said that humans on Earth could help collect gold coins, and the Uchijin, in turn, could help those who collect gold coins fulfill their wishes with his own ability. Anoka also took out a photo of her companions, saying that she could invite them to help collect gold coins together. Unexpectedly, Shuichi and Arena are in the photo. They were in the same cram school before. Among them, Naoto and Aiko was a couple. On this day, when they were having a party, Kaito noticed Anoka didn't come. The sudden disappearance of Anoka made Kaito, who had a crush on her, so sad. After that, Kaito looked for Anoka everywhere, but he couldn't find her. He then recalled on the day of the party, Aiko touched her hair in the same way as Anoka, and he had also heard Naoto say that Aiko seemed to change a lot lately. So Kaito followed Aiko to find out if she knew about Anoka, but found the Uchijin instead, who was collecting the gold coins. Kaito took his companions to the Uchijin and learned that Anoka used gold coins in exchange for becoming Aiko. She wanted to erase her identity and go on with her life as another person. Kaito guessed that Anoka had been secretly in love with Aiko's boyfriend, Naoto, so she killed Aiko and took her identity. It was so hard for Kaito to accept it, and he took it upon himself to avenge Aiko's death by secretly killing Anoka, who was living under Aiko's identity. but an event happened next completely broke Kaido down. Naoto found the note written by Aiko to Anoka, making Kaido realize that Aiko ended her life by herself and was not killed by Anoka. It turns out that Aiko was a good and righteous student who often stopped bad students from bullying other students. However, many bad students took revenge on her. Finally, she was overwhelmed and ended her life. At that time, no one knew about Aiko's death except Anoka. In Anoka's opinion, Aiko was a popular girl, but she was like an invisible person, so she took out the gold coin and wished to the Uchijin that she could live her life under Aiko's identity. After that, Kaito took a gold coin and found the Uchijin to make a wish out of his self-blaming. Since then, a girl in white often appeared in the town, and she would ask people passing by who she was. Anyone who couldn't answer would be killed. Naoto, Shuichi and Arena sensed that this matter might be related to Kaito. Uchijin's memory ends here, and let's see Korea's part. When she is looking for the clue of Shuichi transforming into a monster, she finds Shuichi went to a cram school at a young age. In the cram school, Korea notices a mascot, which looks exactly the same as Shuichi after he transforms. She hurriedly calls Shuichi to meet her, but Shuichi is dealing with the member of the monster team who keeps following him. Korea temporarily conceals the matter and finds an excuse to go to Shuichi's home, hoping to find more clues, only to find that Shuichi's house is messy, as if no one has lived there for a long time. Soon, Korea deduces from the clues that it was Arena who had killed Shuichi's parents and then changed Shuichi's memory with her ability. At this time, the curses on their necks made by Sayaka suddenly disappear, and then the phone rings. It turns out that Sayaka decides not to get involved in any activity about monsters after discussing with others. Instead, they intend to live an ordinary life and give the gold coins to Korea and Shuichi, who plan to continue tracing it. They agree to meet each other tomorrow afternoon, but in fact, their real purpose is to lure Korea and Shuichi away, handing all gold coins to Arena. Arena and Naoto are having a secret talk on the plan in the mountain. From their conversation, we can know in order to protect Shuichi, Arena erased his memories. If Shuichi regains his memories, he will be in great danger, and the reason why Arena and Naoto went to the mountain is to deal with Kaito, who has already transformed into a monster. When it is time for the deal, Korea and Shuichi sense something wrong. Korea cleverly cracks their plan, and then she and Shuichi successfully catches Arena, who is making deal with Sahiro. According to the fragment that flashed through his mind earlier, Shuichi knows that his transforming into a monster and losing his memory may be related to Arena. Arena tries to deny it, but Korea takes out the same mascot as Shuichi. Shuichi's memories are instantly flooded into his mind, and he gradually remembers what happened before. The creepy girl in white suddenly appears in front of Shuichi and asks him who she is. Shuichi tries to answer the name of Anoka based on his memory in his mind, but is stopped by Arena. But if he answers incorrectly or doesn't answer it, he will also be attacked by the girl in white. Just when Shuichi can't resist it, Arena seals Shuichi's memories with her ability again, and then the girl in white also leaves. Arena vomits blood because she expends too much power in sealing others' memories. Shuichi finally realizes Arena is protecting him. He promises to Arena that he will definitely collect 100 gold coins and make a wish to completely end this disaster. After that, Korea and Shuichi go on their journey to collect gold coins. When a boy has someone he wants to protect, he will become braver. Under the influence of Korea, Shuichi gradually has the courage to fight evil and is no longer a timid and fearful boy. Perhaps this is the power brought by love. As the plots progress, there are more and more cliffhangers. What's the real purpose of the group led by Arena? What wish did Kaito make to the Uchijin? Why does the girl in white attack Shuichi whenever he remembers his lost memory? All this can only be revealed in the next season. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will recap some classic anime that I really like in between updating some of the latest anime. If you want to see other classic anime, comment below to tell me. Bye.